What's up, you guys? So if you saw my last video, then you know that it was a get unready with me, and actually that day that I filmed it all as one, like a get ready and get unready with me, but the video was hella fucking long, so I decided to just split it up into two. So you saw the get unready with me already, which was sponsored by Proactive. This video is not, but if you want to check that out, I will put a little card for you guys to click so you guys can go watch it. It was a pretty cool video, and Proactive has been helping me clear up my skin, so go check it out if you're interested. But because I decided later on to split up the video, I didn't have an intro for this one, so here is your intro. And yes, I absolutely did get all glam just to film a 3-minute clip. You're welcome for my dedication to all of you. So yeah, basically this video is just gonna be a get ready with me using all of my current favorite beauty products, and it's basically like my everyday makeup routine as well. So if you're interested in hearing about some beauty faves that I love, and also how I've been doing my makeup recently, because I've been basically doing this look every day, then go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, you guys, I'm back. I put some clothes on. It's actually been like 2 hours since you see me last. I actually had some lunch, took a quick little nap. Meech actually came home early randomly. Love that for me, but I still gotta film. Work still needs to be done. So I've got all of my favorite goodies here except for one that's really important that I literally can't find. I have no idea where it went. I like packed my gym bag like last week or the week before. Last week during the week to go film something at my mom's house. Didn't end up filming it at my mom's house, and then also can't find any of that makeup that I packed. So that's wonderful. I literally have no idea what I did with it. I've checked all my purses, all my bags, everything, and I can't find it anywhere. So anyway, I look atrocious. So let's put some makeup on this face. So first things first, primer. This is something you guys have seen a lot on my channel if you're like an OG, but I haven't been using it for a while, but recently I got back into it. Oh my god, it's almost out. This is the Dior Skin Forever and Everywhere primer, and this I love especially when it gets warmer out because it keeps your makeup on so well. Like, this is the only primer I swear by for actual like makeup longevity, to like make your makeup last all day long. It's incredible. I've been using it for years. I've told you guys about it a million times, so if you're interested, obviously everything I'm talking about in this video will be linked down below, but because that's just like for long wear, I do always double up on a smoothing primer. So this one is the one I've been loving recently. I've loved this for a long time. It's probably my favorite smoothing primer of all time. This is the Makeup Forever Step 1 smoothing primer, and I just think it is the nicest to smooth out any pores, any texture on your skin, and it doesn't like, it's not too slippy, but it is smoothing so that your makeup goes over nicely, but it's not like slippy silicone-y too much, you know? The order that I do things now is different. Like, I actually do my skin first now. Who is she? I don't know, never heard of her. This is also a weird thing. So for my brows, where did that thing go? Okay, so for my brows, instead of brow gel, I have actually been going in with edge control, and this is a big one. This is Marie's Edge Wax. Just got it at Rite Aid. I did buy this originally for my edges, and I still use it for my edges, but I saw Alyssa Ashley talking about how she uses edge control for her brows, and I was like, it's kind of genius, because if you know what edge control is, it's literally just like slip down all of the hairs that always pop up. And if you're going to talk about hairs that always pop up, we got to talk about brows, right? Like, your brows always have a mind of their own. So I put it on a spoolie, and this is before I apply any product. It kind of does the same thing as soap brows, but it isn't as sticky and as, I don't know, it's not as strong of a hold as soap brow, but it still makes your brows like stick straight up and stay in place. I don't know, I just really like it. I've just been really loving it, and so I do this actually first, like before I fill in my brows. I just stick them straight up with the edge wax, and then I'll go in with a concealer to carve out under my brows. And the one I've been loving lately is one that I loved a long time ago that I obviously hit pan on, but then I like stopped using it once I hit pan. This is the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer, and I like this to carve out under my brows because it has a nice soft matte, obviously, texture and finish, and it like isn't, it's pretty thin, but it gives you good coverage, but you don't really even need a lot of coverage for this step. You just need it to like, I don't know, clean up. So it's a really good texture and finish and easy to blend, and just, I mean, I don't know how, I don't really like this for spot concealing or concealing under the eyes or anything, but for specifically carving out your brows, it's amazing. And I know it's like pretty pricey to just get it for that reason, but you know, brows are a lifestyle. Brush up my brows a little bit more. That way you can see under like where it needs to be filled in. You have like a little mat for yourself. And then the brow product that I've been loving. I did an Instagram campaign for this product and love it. Like I wasn't lying. Sponsored, but well, this video isn't sponsored. That was sponsored, but I literally have been loving this stuff. This is the NYX Fill and Fluff Brow Pencil. And it's got like one of those triangle-y like style pencils, and then it's got like a, you know, like the artiste brushes, like the little toothbrush makeup brushes. It's got one of those on the other end and I love it. The shade I have is ash brown, and it literally just makes filling in your eyebrows so quick. So like watch and learn. One brow down. Literally that's it. And like this brush is like nice, like I like the idea of it, but it's not big enough for the size of my brows. So I basically, at the end of all of this, I will go back in with a little bit more edge control, just get a little bit on the spoolie again, and then just go ahead and brush them up all over again. And even though I'm like talking right now is making this process go slower. Usually it takes me about 5 minutes, which is a lot less than my 10-15 minute brow routine that I was used to. So yeah, that is brows. Now let's move on to skin. I've been liking 2 different things for my face recently, and you're gonna be shocked because they're not like full coverage foundations. So first, I also did an Instagram campaign for this. This is the NYX Bare With Me Tinted Skin Veil. It's basically like a BB cream kind of thing, or like a very like light tinted moisturizer. But I've also been loving the Your Skin But Better CC cream from It Cosmetics, which is like an old fave. You can tell by how slim this bottle is that I've had it for a long time. But I go back and forth with this. Like usually this was just like my everyday put it on before the gym, like not really caring about my makeup kind of thing, but I actually really love it as like an everyday foundation, even though it's a CC cream. So, and I also really like this for the same reasons. It's a lot lighter. If you do want something to like put on just to even your skin tone out for the gym, you can totally do this for that because it's very thin and lightweight. But I think for today's video, I'm gonna mix them, see how I like it. But I have been using these kind of interchangeably, and I just conceal a little bit extra more to give myself the coverage that I need. But overall, like it makes my skin look really nice and fresh. Like if you just do a little more concealer and a lighter coverage foundation, you look more like you naturally have perfect skin. You know what I mean? So I think I'm gonna do a little squirt of this. And I like that this is like very hygienic. You can just like squeeze it straight on your face and like it's easy. And then the same with the It Cosmetics. It's a pump bottle, so you can do that. Oh, that's pretty dark. The It Cosmetics is kind of dark for me. So I'm gonna mix a little bit more of the Bare With Me. I know a lot of people would use like a brush for these kind of formulas, but I gotta be true to myself. I'm a beauty blender ass bitch. Where is my beauty blender, by the way? Okay, it was by my kitchen sink from when I went and washed it. So yeah, since I've been using the Proactive as well, my skin has not been nearly as oily as it usually is this time of year, which is kind of a blessing because being oily when it gets warmer out is a pain in the arse. Like you have to touch it up, your makeup slides everywhere, which is probably why I've been more into like lighter coverage foundations, because they tend to be glowier, more luminous, more slippy, and now they're actually working with my skin. So yeah, basically this look that I'm showing you guys has been my like everyday look. I have not been very experimental with makeup recently, which is probably why we haven't been doing many beauty videos on this channel, because I've just been in a makeup rut, which is fine by me, honestly. My makeup routine has been very simple, very easy, and I really like it. Like I feel like I always look good in it, so I ain't mad. If you look up close, like you can still kind of see like the imperfections on my skin and stuff, but I like it. Like I don't know, I like that it looks more like skin, and like any redness that I see, I can just go in with some concealer and hide it, but it's not nearly as heavy. I know I've been talking about the Too Faced Born This Way concealer for like months now and how it's so much better than Tarte Shape Tape, but I'm on the Shape Tape bandwagon again. I think because I've been using lighter coverage stuff, I think a more full coverage concealer is like a good balance, you know what I mean? I'm using the shade Light Neutral, which is kind of just my skin tone. It's not any lighter or like highlighting as I would usually go for concealer, and that's because I'm using it as like a concealer and corrector for any red spots like a spot concealer. This is the shade that like fits my actual skin tone. And that's a lot more concealer than I usually do, I know. But it's all part of the process. And don't get me wrong, when I want a full glam face, I still go for full coverage and do the whole shebang. But this, I've just been loving this for like everyday easiness, you know? And it actually lasts a really long time on the skin. Who is she? She's using Shape Tape. She's using a pink beauty blender. She's wearing lighter coverage foundation, like Super Ashley 12 who? Never heard of her. Who is this new ass bitch on this channel? Some things never change. Still in love with the Maybelline Fit Me Loose powder to set everything because it's still the best. Like nothing's gonna change that, at least. So I just do like mostly the center of my face with that powder, and then this powder I love for setting the whole face and adding more coverage. This is the Maybelline Superstay powder. Also love the Maybelline Superstay foundation when I do want like a full coverage glam. That's been my favorite. But I'll just take a big old powder brush, get it on there, like kind of twist it, pat it, and then press it on top of the rest of my face. And this is gonna add a little bit more coverage, set everything in place. Like I said, I just keep brushing up my brows every step I do because I want them to be super fluffy. Now that that is done, we can move on to bronzer. So I bought this months ago and I literally forgot that I had it. And then I went to write it and I was like, I literally own that bronzer. Why do I never use it? So I came home and used it and I've been loving it ever since. This is the Maybelline City Bronzer. I have the shade 200. I think they have 3 different shades, and it's a really nice bronzer because it's very, very blendable. It's a great color because it's not too warm, not too cool, and it's just really nice. I don't know, I haven't really been into contouring at all. Like if I do, I'll just like reverse contour like under here with some powder. Actually, let's do that. Why the heck not? So I'll just basically take it under my cheekbone and just do that. And then I can also do that on the sides of my nose if I want to contour. I've really just been about like minimizing the work that goes into makeup, which is like, what? Who are you? But it's been working for me, you guys. And then blush. Oh my god, you guys, this is my new favorite blush. So I remember a few months ago I told you guys that I'm very stuck in my ways when it comes to blush. I only use like the same, like I was basically only using NARS Madly. So I went to the drugstore and I picked up a couple, and this is definitely the one I like the most. This is True Match from L'Oreal Barely Blushing W34. It's just the most beautiful. Like it kind of looks exactly like NARS Madly, but you know, whatever. No, it's actually more orange than that, a little bit, but I just love it. Yay. And then I'm gonna do my eyes before I do highlight, but my eyes have been super simple too. 2 eyeshadows literally, well 3 technically. Bobbi Brown Toast, Bobbi Brown Camel, and then a little topper I'll show you in a second. But basically you take Bobbi Brown Toast on like an E40, like a big fluffy brush, and you just go to town, blend it all through that crease, blow it out as much as you can. Easy peasy, just like that. And then take another brush like an E25, like a smaller, kind of denser, fluffy brush, and go into Camel. And basically put this all over the lid and then also blend it in the crease. You can also do this with your bronzer if you don't want to use another eyeshadow. You could totally use your bronzer for the step, because like, doesn't it look like my bronzer is on my eye anyway? That's literally it. You can take a little bit of it under your eye on your lower lash line for some added definition there, but that's literally it. And then if I'm feeling hi, what you doing?
Oh, I thought you might need this.
Oh, I got 2, remember?
You got 2?
I bought that one on Amazon.
Oh.
Thank you for thinking of me.
Come on.
Go ahead, Macho, go. If I'm feeling a little fancy, I'll take this. This is from Stila. I got this years ago, so I literally don't know if you can pick it up anymore. Oh my god, my camera, my memory. Okay, BRB. Okay, so like I was saying, I don't know if you can still get this, but if you can, it's incredible. But actually I have a dupe for it, but it's very, very, very expensive. If you have the Pat McGrath Mothership 5, I think, yeah, Mothership 5. This guy right here is a good dupe, but like I said, this is a very expensive dupe for that because you have to get the whole palette and it's like an arm and a leg. But if you can find this, I'm really, really praying I can find it for you guys. Just take your finger, get it in there, and just literally tap it on top of your eye. You can keep this as concentrated as you want. I like to press it all over the eyes, focus it on the lid, and then kind of tap it up so that like the glitters kind of like feather out. But it's like literally the easiest way in the world to glam up your look with one simple little thing. Like add a touch of glitter and all of a sudden you're glam. Like who knew? Okay, and then for eyeliner, I showed you guys this in another video, but I'm still loving it. This is the Essence Gel Eye Pencil in the shade, I don't know if that's the shade. Basically, it's a brown eyeliner pencil and it's a twist up, which I like too. I will go in my tight line and then also I will take a little bit right on my lash line and take an angled brush. I usually use this one on the other side of the spoolie I use for my brows, and smudge it out, kind of blend it into your lash line, and then also you can like wing it out a little at the end. If that's not the quickest winged liner in your entire life, I don't know what else is. I feel like this makeup routine is so easy for like moms, people in school, people on the go. Like this is just a really good makeup routine for somebody that wants to look as glam as possible in as little time as possible. One is usually thicker than the other, but like who even cares? I'm actually gonna wipe off this bake now because it's been on a long enough time and I ain't trying to be dry. Okay, now is the point where I will do mascara and lashes. So the mascara I've been loving that I wanted to tell you guys about that I literally can't find is the Pat McGrath mascara, the Fetish Eyes. Oh my god, you guys, like that is literally the best mascara of all time. Yes, it's expensive, but yes, I highly recommend it. But that's the one I can't fucking find. So I can't even show it to you guys. Is it in here or something? But another one that I've really been loving too is the Lancome Monsieur Big Mascara. This one's bomb too. So I am going to pop this on and then I'm going to pop on some lashes. I have a used pair here that I will be reusing because I do this with all my lashes. But I did want to show you them because these are like my new favorite lashes. They are the Kiss number 11s. They're kind of very similar to like a Demi Wispy, but a little bit longer and a little bit more full. They're just like a little bit more glam than a Demi Wispy, and you can get them in these big old packs. This pack had 5 pairs and I can use all the lashes up to like 5 times each. So that's like a whole lot of lash for a great price. I'm gonna say this was like $8.99 or something. So that's, I feel like, a really good price for a lot of lash use, you know? I get them on Amazon. Oh, and then I did also want to mention that I am now a dark duo glue user. I stopped using clear because, I don't know, just the dark just looks better. It does get stuck to your lashes a lot more. Like I still have black lash glue in on my eyelid right now, but like it's fine. It's fine. It's just gonna keep being there anyway, so it's fine. Okay, do you see the difference in my lashes? Like this mascara is so lit. I love it. Okay, so look at my lashes. So fluffy, so dark and like sexy looking, and that's even without fake lashes on yet. That's just the mascara. It's so good. Let's see what these Instagram likes are at. You guys, I've been killing it on Instagram lately. Like I'm really an icon. So if you don't follow me, please go follow me. Thank you so much. Okay, so now that my lashes are on, aren't they beautiful? Eye look is done, so now really all we have left to do is highlight. First, I've been loving the Too Faced Hangover RX as like a setting spray slash mid setting spray, so I'm gonna set my whole face with this before highlight because it makes your highlighter stronger, and like who doesn't want that? So I'm gonna spray my face. And then the highlighter I've been loving is the Mega Glow, Mega Glow highlighting powder from Wet n Wild and Precious Petals. So cheap, so good. And I'm gonna use my M510 brush, which I'm like on and off with this brush, but right now I'm like obsessed with it because it gives you such a like more diffused glow. Isn't that fucking gorgeous? So I don't use this to highlight my eyes, like below my brow or anything. I do this strictly on my face because I feel like on my inner corner and my brow, it's a little too dark. So I highlight with this. And then for my inner corner of my brow, I'm just gonna do a little honorable mention here because I have been loving this too. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow Face Sculpt and Highlight. I love the bronzer slash contour powder, great. And the highlighter is beautiful. And a great shade to highlight your inner corner and your brow bone. So that's what I'm gonna use for this step. But I do use this on my face as well, and it's really beautiful. Like, it's very deceiving in the pan. It doesn't look nearly as glowy as it shows up on your skin, which who doesn't love that? So once again, gonna brush up my brows. This is probably the last brush up we'll do. And now for lip, this is gonna be the easiest lip combo ever. I'm a very like lip liner lip gloss solo girl. Like lately I haven't really been into lipstick at all. So I'm gonna wipe off my lips because if I don't, there'll be like a white crusty line. And then I'll do this lip liner. You guys know I love the NYX Suede matte lip liners. This one is in the shade Cold Brew, and it's my current favorite shade. I also love Vintage. I also love Brooklyn Thorn. There's another one. I don't remember all of the shade names, but these lip liners are so bomb. Okay, so that's my favorite lip liner at the moment. It's very nice brown. I love brown lip liner. And then I top it off with my new favorite lip gloss. This is the Revlon Super Lustrous Lip Gloss in Sky Pink. It is a very, very, very baby pink, but it's gorgeous. And like mixed with the brown lip liner, it becomes like a really pretty pinky nude. And this formula is divine. Pretty cheap at the drugstore. It's just the best. And then I will go ahead and spritz myself just one more time. Why not? Okay, you guys, so that's basically my everyday makeup routine using all of my new favorite products. I'm gonna go fix my hair. These are also a new fave, these scrunchies. Love them, got a million colors, got a pack on Amazon, and I live for them, so I will link that down below as well. But yeah, I'm gonna go fix my hair. Am I gonna show you? No, because do you need to? Actually, I wanna show you some products. I'm not gonna show you do my hair because I hate doing my hair, but I do have some products I want to show you. So first and foremost, Moroccan oil. Thank you so much for sending me these products because I love them. First is just their classic Moroccan oil treatment. This one is the light version, so I like to use tons of it on my hair because my hair is very dry, very damaged. Needs it, just needs it. But it is lighter, so it's not as like, it doesn't weigh down my hair as much, but it still provides a lot of nice moisture. And then they also sent me a bunch of stuff, but like this is what I've been using the most. This is their Perfect Defense, and this is a heat protectant that protects your hair up to 450 degrees, which is amazing. Definitely what I need to regrow my hair. And it's in an aerosol, and it doesn't get sticky. It smells amazing. It doesn't make your hair really feel like there's anything on it, which is what I love out of a heat protectant, because I've used heat protectants that make my hair feel like they're covered in hairspray, make my hair feel like they're drenched in oil. I've had a lot of different heat protectants in my day, and this one is a fave for sure. I really like that it's an aerosol, and I really like that it doesn't feel like there's anything on my hair. So thank you to Moroccan oil for these. And then also 2 new hair tools. This one is a new flat iron that I got. Well, it's a flat iron, but it's rounded. Like you can see the barrel is like rounded, so it's really easy to curl your hair with, which I love. I also love that it has a lock here, so you can lock it closed, stores very easily. And then this is how you turn it on, this base. You like just literally turn it and it turns on, and it goes up to 450 degrees. I've been trying to use it at 410, at the 410 setting, so it has enough heat to like straighten my hair and keep it straight and not frizz up and not curl back up, because I've got very, very particular hair and it curls back up and frizzes for literally anything, especially now that it's getting warmer. So 410 to 450 is the right heat setting for me. And I know you're like, Ashley, you're literally frying your hair, but that's what I got my Moroccan oil for, and I love this. I straightened my hair yesterday, and me and Chelsea were out shooting the whole day in like 72, 75 degree weather, and I was sweating a bunch, but like my hair did not frizz, not once. I was even near a fountain, like there was mist on my face and near my hair. Didn't frizz at all. This is a really good flat iron and I love it. So I got this on Amazon. I'll link it down below as well. And then when I wear my extensions, I like to curl them. So basically I'll straighten my hair with a flat iron, put the extensions in, and then curl it. And the curling iron I've been loving that has been working the best for me is this one from Hot Tools. I think it's either 1.5 inches or 1.25 inches. And this just gives me really nice, big, loose kind of curl waves that I can brush out and be like very just casual loose waves, and it gets really nice and hot, so it keeps your curl for a long time. And it has this little stand that you can sit it on. It has a very easy control temp. It's got an on off switch. It's just great. Also on Amazon. I get all of my hair tools on Amazon, so wanted to mention those. But I'm not going to show you doing my hair because I don't know what I'm going to do with my hair yet, and I hate doing my hair, so I guess I'll just see you later. Love you, bye. Okay, you guys, as I said in the beginning of the video, I didn't film an intro or an outro for this video because it was part of another one. So here's your outro. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, everything will be linked down below for you guys to shop if you're interested in any of the products. Let me know in the comments down below what you've been loving lately and what your go-to makeup look has been recently. I love you all. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video.